Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm back today with another hair video. So this hair video today, guys, is provided by Chinalacewigs.com. So I think I've done at least 2 ombre styled units from them. I've done one red one and one kind of like Christmassy green color, and I've never done like a blonde one from them. So they did send me like this kind of 1B30 colored ombre styled unit. So this is a 360 wig, guys. So you get about 3 to 4 inches of parting space in the front and about 2 inches of parting space in the back. So you can do high ponytails, buns, all that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do in today's video, guys, is you just do another step-by-step on how I lay my unit. So this one's different because I'm not doing the stocking cap method. You guys saw the stocking cap method one that I did, and I actually thought that one came out perfect. And I'll link that video up here somewhere for you guys if you guys want to see that video. So this one, I'm just going to lay 360 down. Chinalacewig definitely has some good units. One thing about their units that I like is that it's pre-plucked, so therefore their pre-plucking game is on point. So you really don't have to do too much. I will show you guys what I do to mine, and I'll talk to you guys as I do it so that you guys kind of get the understanding. I know sometimes people like when I do videos like that, when I'm explaining what I'm doing, because it just makes it easier for someone who doesn't know how to do this to learn. So I'm going to do that with this unit, and I'm going to try to see what I can do in regards to the styling process. Now, the color for me, guys, is just not what I, what kind of like run and dive for. The 1B30, the color is kind of brassy, and it's almost kind of like, oh, Dom in 2010 when she was beginning at this and she didn't know how to, like tone her hair or kind of bleach hair. You know when you're just like beginning and you're like bleaching your bun nose and you end up with this color and you just didn't know that you could tone it. So this is what that looks like. So I would say if you purchase this unit, definitely tone the hair or just change the color. The hair is already blonde, so you can definitely put like a purple, green, or blue on it and it will just take the color like that. So if you want to do that, you can do that with this unit. I'm going to keep it this way and try to make it, I'm going to try to finagle it. Yeah, I'm going to. So I'm going to try to do something different with it, and if you stay tuned to the rest of the video, you will see what I do. So guys, if you're interested in seeing how I switch this baby up and how I glue my units down per usual, then I would like you to stay tuned and keep on watching. Alright guys, so this is what the unit looks like. I did not cut the lace off, I just wanted to show you guys the color. So like I said, it's the 360. You are going to get it all the way around. I will take it off and show you guys before I cut the lace off though. It's really nice. The hair is very soft, guys. I am not going to do anything as far as the curling or do anything. And if I do, you guys will see that part. But this is what it looks like straight off the bat, guys. I actually think it's really, really nice now that I look at it in the sun. I do have my Diva ring light on, and I do have my window cracked a little bit. I didn't, for a little bit of natural light. But yeah, I think that this is cute. I'm going to take it off and show you guys before I cut the lace so that you guys can see what the back looks like and the front. But I'm kind of feeling kind of like a bun or something right now. Like, something like that. And we will see. So I'm going to try to do a close-up because people keep telling me that I'm adding like filters on the close-ups. I don't know. So let me just do a close-up so you guys can see like straight up what it looks like. Alright guys, so I cut the lace off. So this is what it looks like around the perimeter. It basically falls perfect ear to ear. I will insert down below exactly what the circumference is on this unit, but this is ear to ear, fits me perfect. And you guys can see how nice and secure it is. Like I said, it's pre-plucked in the front. Obviously you guys can see that. So what I'm going to do is add my Got2b glue on. And I don't know if I'm necessarily going to glue the back down because the back actually fits pretty well too. So if I'm able to put this up in a ponytail without gluing the back down, then we're not going to glue the back down, guys, alright? So let me get my Got2b glue ready. I'm going to use the glue and the freezing spray, but I think I'm actually running out of the freezing spray. I'm crossing my fingers that I'm not, because I would like to use that. And it actually is really good if you add it on top of the yellow one to glue your wigs down. So use that freezing spray. The freezing spray actually works pretty good. So let me see if I still have it, and then I'll come back and glue this baby down. I got my hair in a bun in the back, and this is the stocking cap. I use a brown stocking cap, and I just want to show you guys. I don't know, this is what I use, even though I add powder on top of it. So that's what I use. And I'm trying to like hide my little edges so it don't snatch me up. But this doesn't even do anything to my edges, honestly. People say that they lose their edges from the Got2b glue, but I haven't experienced that. I just really don't have that. I have like little bald spots on my edges, but that's not from the Got2b glue. That's just from me being negligent as with my hair. So I'm going to use the Got2b glue. I told you guys I'm going to use the yellow one. The yellow one for me works fine. Some people think the black one is better, but I've already done a video and I'll link that video up here. The black one for me is better when you're doing baby hair magic. I don't think it's that good when you're trying to glue the actual unit down. I prefer using the yellow one because the yellow one just is very, very secure. I kind of feel like the black one is kind of almost like a play version of the yellow one. It's kind of like it wants to stick, but it doesn't stick. And I'm kind of like, I don't have time for that. I need this to stick, and that's just what it is. But the yellow one to me, the black one to me, just it's almost like it's just playing around with you. Like if I bought that one and didn't get the yellow one and I went home and tried to glue my unit down, I'd be pissed because it's more for baby hair magic. I wouldn't say get that if you're going to want to adhere your wig down for at least a few days. And of course the text messages start, and I think I hear the train coming by. But whatever, we're gonna disregard that. So like I said, I prefer using the yellow one if you're really trying to get a 4 to 5 day grip. There are a lot of other adhesives coming out, like the Gorilla Snot. I haven't tried that one yet, but if you guys want me to try the Gorilla Snot one down, leave it down in the description bar and I will try the description bar. Leave it down in the comments and I'll try the Gorilla Snot. And yeah, so I'm gonna put this on, let the first layer dry. I'm actually gonna spray this now. Now this spray, guys, I'm running out. It's like really towards the end. I am only running out of this, guys, because I use this when I curl my hair and crimp my hair, and it's like a great hairspray. Like in general, like a hairspray for your like curl styles and stuff like that. It'll hold your curls really, really long, and it'll also give you like a nice kind of really pretty deep wave hairstyle. And you guys already know I am obsessed with deep wave hairstyle. I'm actually going to upload another video. I'm going to do another hair review for another company and then just add that, how to deep wave my hair, into the whole entire video. I feel like when I do videos like that for you guys prefer those when I kind of make it like a nice, you know, comprehensive type video. So I'm going to try to do that with that whole styling as well too. So yeah, like I said, I use this all the time, and there goes the train. Alright guys, so I'm going to use the Got To Be Glue spray. Like I said, I don't have that much left in here because I use this as styling. I use this for styling, like my curls and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm just going to hit the spray. Oh my god, I'm running out. I'm not even, you know, I'm only going to get like one layer of this spray on, to be honest with you guys. I really try to hit the ear tab section because the ear tab section for me is really hard to get down. And I don't know if anyone else has that experience, but the ear tab section is probably by far the hardest part to keep down. And then on top of that, when you're trying to use your headscarf on the ear tab section, that also becomes an issue because you want to actually get the whole thing. It just is a mess. So I'm going to show you guys and do it all up and stuff like that. But so far, this is the first layer, and I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to come back, and I don't think I'm going to do 2 layers of Got To Be Glue. I'm just going to do 1 layer and see if the 1 layer really adheres. Sometimes I'll do 2 layers, let the first layer dry, and then go back. But because I use the freezing spray, I'm just going to do 1 layer in the freezing spray and then be done with it. I don't have to go back and do too much and just keep it the way it is like this. So yeah. So I know you guys are probably thinking like, oh, like, tell us about Thailand. Oh guys, Thailand was freaking amazing. I honestly have to wear a lot of these high neck shirts for now because I got super tanned. I had like those little metallic body art things, and they kind of tanned me all off. So look at this, is my color, and this is the color I ended up getting. So I'm a bit tan in the areas, like especially the bathing suit areas and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to, you know, I should have did aloe today. Maybe later I'll put some aloe on, but I'm just trying to protect myself for now until my color comes back. Fortunately, I did wear hats most of the time, like my baseball caps are like kind of like the beach hat, so my face didn't really change in color wise. So it's just kind of like off right now. Like the rest of my body's really like a shade darker, and then I'm kind of still relaxing on the regular color, so it's kind of weird, but that's part of vacationing. I like to get a tan. I like to change my colors when I get back. People are like, oh, you went somewhere. So yeah. So guys, I'm gonna let this dry now. So after some further evaluation, I've come to the conclusion that this is dry enough. You can also hit it with a blow dryer, but I don't ever really do that. So I believe it's dry. It still has a little bit of tackiness, which I actually like because once I put my headscarf on, it'll actually really be like permanently placed. So I'm just gonna pull it down. I like to grab the ear tabs though, because the ear tabs are really hard, like I said, to get down. So if you grab them first and initiate, okay, ear tabs down first, and at least bring the wig, because I don't know why this wig is back like that. But you initiate the ear tabs down first, you really won't run into too many issues after that, because that's the hardest part to actually get down. And then if you make a mistake at the ear tabs, meaning you didn't put enough glue, you have enough time to go back and add some more glue so that the layers actually dry through. So, let's see, we're getting a little bit of bubbling right here. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should do the top first and then do the ear tabs after. There's no right or wrong. I'm just, you know, testing the waters out. So it's telling me I need to pull it down a little bit. So I'm just going to pull it down from the side here. And as you can see right here, guys, it's starting to lay pretty nicely. And actually the front right here laid pretty freaking well. So it's telling me, the laces tell me that the ear tabs need a little bit more glue. I didn't go far enough. So I'm going to add some more glue and I'm going to let that dry too. Unfortunately, the spray is kind of like done for right now, so I'm just gonna add some glue in the areas that need glue still because I need to cover that area. And like I said, the ear tabs are the hardest part, guys, to get down, so you really kind of have to like work on it, and just don't just like give up. Like, you really have to kind of put your effort into the ear tabs, especially if you want the unit to lay down pretty flawlessly. I would say, girl, just work on it. So I'm gonna actually let this part dry down, and I'm gonna actually use the back of this comb just to kind of really melt this in my skin. And you guys can see that I got some glue in the hair, but don't worry, I'll take all that stuff out after. And you see that, and I'm gonna show you, I use witch hazel to take off some of the crustiness. You can use alcohol or anything like that, but you can already see, guys, there's a little crustiness right here, but you can already see how it's melting into my skin right here. You really can't tell. And you guys, I'm gonna come up close, and hopefully when I come up close you guys can see. But yeah, so this is the portion here that we're really trying to adhere down, and then I'm gonna get the sides right here as well. I do not bleach my knots, guys, but if you guys want me to do a video on how I bleach my knots and stuff like that, then I can do a video on how I bleach my knots for you guys. I never do it, so it'll be like a first time video, and you guys can see me either mess up or actually be successful at it. So just leave your comments down below. So I've already laid this part down, and you guys will see like a lot of crust from the Got2b glue. We all know that's an issue with Got2b glue. They'll probably come up with something that's not flaky, but for now we are going to just go ahead and just deal with it. So that side laid down. I will clean that up after I let everything dry, actually get really imprinted with the headscarf. So I'm just going to lay this part down here. And I could have used my fingers, but I like to use a comb for these parts just because I don't want like the oils from my fingers to really mess up the ear tab section. That's like the worst. So I don't really care about the front. With the front, you can also, when you do the baby hair magic in the front, you can just add more glue on it. It'll always be like bomb.com in the front. But it's all the issues that I always encounter, and that a lot of people leave their comments down below and they encounter the same thing, is the ear tabs. Those are the worst. But like I said, I think the way I explained it to you guys will be sufficient enough. But you can see that ear tab is pretty much down, and you can actually scoop it back. See that? So what I'm gonna do is just put the headscarf down now for like 15 minutes. I'm gonna go make myself a salad, and then I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so it's been on my head for about like 30-40 minutes now. I had to make myself something to eat. So I'm taking it off now, and hopefully it's pretty stuck down. I'm pretty sure it's good. Oh god. Alright, so some of the baby hair got caught in the glue, which I actually like when it happens like that, because then I don't have to do too much of that baby hair magic. So I'm happy that some of the baby hairs actually created them, like kind of stuck on themselves. So I'm not going to go in and try to do all those little swiggles and stuff like that, because sometimes those swiggles are kind of unnecessary. I like doing it sometimes, but not all the time. So this is what the ear tabs look like, which, like I said, is always a major point to me. So I am going to go tweeze into this area right here, but let me just clean it up first. Let's see. So yeah, so I just like this part. See, this is good. Sometimes you'll have it when it's kind of like, and I got some glue on my ear too. So this is basically what I like when it's like glued down like this. Obviously, I'll go in and clean this stuff off too. I'll probably use some water because I can't find my witch hazel at this point. And you can see right here, it's actually glued pretty well too. So I like to tweeze this area around here just because I want to open it up a little bit more to make it look more realistic. They do a good job pre-plucking the front perimeter and stuff like that, but I kind of feel like they forget about the sides. The side definitely makes a difference if you're going to wear your hair in a ponytail and stuff like that. So I'm just going to go in over here and open this area up. So I'm going to fast forward that part, but I'm going to make it close as possible so you guys can see everything, so you're not kind of like in the dark when I'm doing the tweezing. But like I said, I will not touch up here. I am only going to touch the perimeter sides right here, as well as this side right here, guys. So just give me a second and I'm going to bang this up. Don't So before I go ahead and clean up the white patches from the Got2b glue, I am going to actually cut the baby hairs a little bit on the sides just because they're too long. So I'm just going to use my regular blade, nothing special. I usually use the eyebrow thing, but I don't know where mine is at, so this will work. So I'm just going to chop a lot off because I do not like it when it's too long. I like it just like a perfect length like this. Same thing for this side right here too, guys. Just kind of get a good amount off. And I don't like them too long because it's too much around the face. And then when you're trying to sweep them, I'm just going to take a little bit off the front ones as well too, so that it just falls in a nice place. But I like how these are going up into the bun, so I'm actually going to leave these right here alone because they're going up and they kind of blend perfectly like that. But these right here will just be perfect. Good. So I'm going to cut this one too, and I try to match it the same way. If it doesn't match, it's okay. But I try to get it as close to the other length as possible. So what I'm going to do now is just use a little bit of my Got2b glue, and I had a toothbrush, my hair toothbrush that I always use for my sides, but I don't know where it's at. So I'm just going to put this on. I'm just going to put a little bit of Got2b glue on the sides that I'm actually going to sweep. So for instance, right here, I'm going to sweep this side right here. So I'm just going to curve that one a little bit. And I'm going to do it like this in the beginning because I usually break the Got2b glue cast off of it. I don't like when it's stuck like that initially. So I'm going to break the cast off after. So I just usually just do it like that for now. I'm also going to do this area right here. Just like a little sweep, nothing crazy. Because I still have to add my powder and stuff like that, but I'm going to put this on first, so then after it's sat on there for a few minutes, I'll just break the cast after. I just don't want to have too much of that like baby hair magic going on with this unit right here. So we'll just put it like right like where the baby hair is going to start. Just kind of sweep it in like that, so that it kind of has like this realistic like vibe or whatever. And I'm also going to do it with this one right here because this one right here is long, but I only do it in the front, guys. I don't go all the way and try to like pull it up. So I'm only doing it in the front region of the unit. So there we go. And I leave the side ones alone until I'm ready. So I'm just going to put the headscarf back on for like 5 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and clean up the surface and add some powder so you guys can see what it looks like overall. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this hydrogen peroxide that I have, and I'm just going to wipe out the white areas. So right here where my ear tab is at, in my ear, there's like some white flaky sticky stuff. So I'm just going to wipe those parts off so that when I do go ahead and add the powder, it's not like distracting. I don't have to add too much powder. See, that's already coming off. That's great. Great. So I'm just going to add that on there. And even around where the Got2b glue is at, just take it off the edges and stuff like that. And I actually took my hair out the ponytail just so I can see it. It kind of looks like almost like an auburn color, auburn mixed blonde color. I was looking at it. I don't have my lenses on right now, so I was looking at it. I don't even have my clear contacts on right now. Oh, I need to get new ones. Yeah. So I looked, and it kind of looks like an auburn color in a way. So yeah, like an auburn blonde mix or whatever. I don't know if the company named it that, but I will link it down below for you guys. You guys know. So I'm just wiping this off right here, guys. Look at that. Okay. So now that I've wiped mostly all the white flake, let's see right here. Alright. So, and if you see some like little white patches, it's probably just from the piece of paper that I just used. I should have used a white, but I used a paper instead. So I'm just going to ball this up like this for a minute while I just finish doing the rest of this. So it'll probably end up being like a hairstyle like that, but we'll just fix it up. And the back is actually pretty flat too. So I'll show you guys all the parts of it around. So what I'm gonna do now is break the cast of the baby hair, especially this one right here. It's a little too perfect. When I just want it to look kind of like natural baby hairs, not too like stuck down. The Got To Be glue is very thick, so it kind of gives it more of like that kind of real gel-like look. And sometimes I don't like that, so I like to break the cast before I add the powder. And here you go, loosen it up a little bit. As well as with this one right here too. But this one I like it because it goes straight into the bun. So I like that about that one. I'm gonna break the cast off of this one too. And you'll get like some more flakiness when you break the cast. So I'll just go in with the piece of paper again and just kind of clean it up. But yeah, so that's that one. And then that one I broke already. So yeah, so that's about it. So what I'm gonna do now is use my BH Cosmetics contour powder palette, and I'm just gonna go in and just basically like shade in the areas where I have some openage right here. And I do this like after I put the wig on because I feel like I have a better view of it and I can really get it to match my skin. Now I know some people do it before they put the wig on, but this is just the way I do it. I'll probably try to start learning or trying to change it up and do the way that other people do, just as a test or a trial. But for now, this is the way that I've been doing. I put the powder on the lace once it's on my head. So I'm gonna start that, and I'm gonna actually fast forward that part because you guys seen that a lot in my videos. So I'm just gonna add it on all the open ears. You're gonna see how much it kind of brightens up and opens up and looks more realistic. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is what the sides look like, and I hope that this is not, guys, this is just what it looks like from my camera. I know someone asked me if I put like a filter or something on my camera. Honestly and truly, I bought this camera about like 4 years ago, and I never really knew how to do the settings on here. I know that sounds really stupid, but I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't know how to play around with the settings. So this one I believe is on auto. There's a little crown thing there. I should take a picture of what the settings look like. It says ISO auto, and I don't think I added any filters to it, so it's showing you what it is like realistically. I will actually link that down, or I'll put it in the video somewhere, so I'll tell you guys exactly the settings on this camera. But I'm pretty sure that it's only on auto, so I'm not adding a soft filter on it so that you guys can't see the natural, real rawness. Even if you guys watch some of my vlog videos, like when I don't have makeup on, or even in the beginning of this video with no makeup on or anything, that's just what I look like. I hope that it's actually not giving like a fake set right now. So I'm gonna come up as close as possible so you guys can see the hairline. There are some little crusty edges. What I usually like to do with this is if I find like little crust spots from the Got To Be glue, I simply just pick it off my skin, and you'll get like little flaky parts. So you'll get like a little flaky area like I just pulled off right there. So I'm going to show you guys up close what it looks like. And obviously there's still some flakiness to it. But like if you're doing wigs, you're not going to just put the wig on and then just walk out the house. So I don't want anyone to think like you're just going to put a wig on and just like be like, okay, I'm out of here. I'm just going to put my wig on and bounce. It doesn't work that way. Like this is actually a process. So I don't, like, for instance, see this right here. So this is lifting a little, but I'm not going to actually touch this because once the headscarf hits it, it'll be fine. So those parts I don't even bother with because the headscarf will help, like, lower those parts down. So I do have some crustiness right here that I'm just going to pull off. Okay. But after I added the powder, you can see right here, it looks really good. Right here looks really good. It looks like a nice open, even if I move the baby here, it's nice and open. So I hope you guys can see that. I hope the filter or whatever, the camera is not giving you guys like some false look. So that's what the hairline looks like, and that's how I like it. So what I'm going to do now is probably try to style it for you guys so that you guys can get like a better view of what it looks like. So I'm just going to style it. I'm going to fast forward styling it, and I will be right back, guys. This is what the unit looks like, guys. I try to show you guys it close up as much as I can. This is how I get my natural look on my units. And obviously I did like a little bun look. It's not like a clean bun, it's like a messy bun, but you kind of get the whole idea. I think that this is a cute style, very nice, very simple, and you can do this with just about any of your units. I hope you guys see the art of lace wigs, and I hope you guys like it. If you're interested in my lashes that I'm wearing, I'll link it down below for you guys. They're inexpensive AF and they're really pretty, so I'll link that down below for you guys as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more videos like this, just leave your comments down below, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye!